What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another vlog. So as you clearly can see, I am not in the office right now.
Told you not to call here. It's not for sale. Quit texting me and aggravating.
It's a pretty late start to the day. It's 12:55. I didn't really get a chance to vlog earlier just because we had a bunch of stuff going on, and I got this closing that I have going on that I'm finally closing on it after 3 days of going back and forth with the seller and a bunch of other stuff, and we're gonna finally close on this thing. This is my first double closing. Yeah, put some questions down in the comments below if you're wondering how a double closing works. Maybe I'll make a video on it showing you guys how it works, but just a simple rundown. Basically, I'm gonna close on the property with the seller, and I'm gonna use my own money to close on it, and then I'm gonna sell the property to my buyer in a second closing. So basically where I'm the seller and he's gonna be the buyer. Similar to a contract assignment, except it's two simultaneous closings and there's money involved. I had to get transactional funding for about $150,000 and prove that the buyer did wire their money and everything that's going on. Luckily, it's a guy that I know, so he kind of trusts me, and he didn't really give me too much hassle about it. And he was cheap. It was 1% to loan them money. So for the $150,000, it cost me $1,500, which is pennies considering the fact that the assignment fee is way larger than $1,500. Looking at a $50,000 assignment fee. So fantastic. I got the HUD right here in my hand, actually, going to drop this off at the attorney's office. I got it notarized about 15 minutes ago. And hopefully we can get this thing closed up. I've been working this thing for about a month and a half. Didn't know if anybody would want it. And luckily I found out what it was. It's actually zoned for multifamily, almost an acre. So in Charlotte, that's actually a hot commodity. I didn't know that until now. So pretty good stuff. Overall though, I hate the fact that I'm having to double close on it because it's just a waste of money in my opinion. But we're trying to keep our credibility high and not piss off the realtor, because she's only making $1,500 and we're making 50 grand. I mean, for me, it doesn't matter how much somebody else makes. I actually closed on a property, or we wholesaled a property that I made only 10 grand. I wholesaled it to a realtor. He went around and listed it on the MLS and sold it for $60,000 and made $30,000. So he made a really nice profit while I made a decent profit. And even though he made more than me, I'll still sell him a deal any day of the week, as long as he can close on it, which he can clearly close on it. With all that going on, hopefully we can get, you know, something rolling off of this list that we got today. I haven't had any success lately in any type of follow-ups or any type of real hot leads of anybody interested in selling, but I feel like it's that time of the year, because I remember back in January when I was hitting people, you know, I might have had maybe one or two that might have been interested, and they turned into, you know, deals later on in the summer. But I don't remember getting or picking up anything in January. I actually remember after January, like February, March areas, when the deals started rolling in during the whole height of the coronavirus in the beginning, and then I didn't have anything after that for like maybe a month. So I'm hoping this year is going to be a little different. I think that, well, the appetite of buyers, all these buyers are out here hungry looking for stuff to buy, but the appetite of sellers is, I don't know where they're at right now. Maybe they're not ready yet. Maybe I've hit them too many times and I gotta let them rest. Who knows what it might be. But we're gonna continue to push forward and spend more money in marketing, and we're gonna continue to text message people. I sent out about 450 text messages total today. I don't know the exact numbers. I'll find out when I get back to the office. But so far, it's looking pretty promising. I've got one guy that is interested. We'll find out if it's a deal or not. We might be able to build 4 houses on it, but we gotta try to figure out if the price is gonna work. As soon as I get back to the office though, I'll share those numbers with you. As of right now though, I'm gonna just drop this thing off and hopefully collect my money today. So I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. That way you guys can see, you know, how the day progresses. So after I got back from running around, it was like about 2.5 hours later, all of a sudden they tell me, hey Dan, you didn't bring all the seller documents. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? Come to find out, the documents that I signed was missing like 4 other pages. So, and they had to get notarized, so that sucked completely. So between running back over to where the attorney's office is, and mind you, this place is like 45 minutes away from me. I had to get these printed and signed and notarized. My partner had to do the same. We had to run over there and drop this paperwork off, and it ended up not closing. I was so mad, so freaking mad, because now this cost me another $750. So it was like, dang man, you know what? It is what it is. I can't do anything about it right now. You know, just for next time, I know how these closing documents work out or how they're gonna be. Other than that, I'm gonna share with you guys the results of our text messaging campaign, as well as some information on some other stuff that we have going on. I did pull a couple of new lists a few days ago, and we've been working on text messaging them as well as cold calling them. No deal so far, but hopefully we can get something rolling soon. So far we sent out a total of 442 text messages with about 118 replies. Comes down to about a 26% response rate, which is pretty good. Again, this first campaign on this list. This was a vacant land list that I pulled. I'm trying to get some vacant lots for myself. Other than that, as far as follow-ups and phone calls, I don't know how many phone calls. Well, he hasn't hopped on yet, but phone calls for today, we still don't know yet. And as far as the response rate, he's not calling. Well, yeah, he's calling a list that he's been calling for the past few days, and he's going to keep calling it this week until he calls it at least 2 to 3 times. That way next week I can alternate, you know, put him to call it around 12 versus calling, you know, 5 or 6 o'clock at night. Other than that, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get on with the rest of my day, which isn't much. I'm gonna go to bed soon and just get some other stuff rolling for today, and I'll catch you guys later.